Inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
And they look pretty good today. They look pretty loose out there, taking batting practice and their ground balls prior to this one taking place. Gotta feel confident after taking the first 3 games of this series that this team is certainly focused and ready to steal this 4-game sweep.
Number 25 gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Pops this one up. Number 25 has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 640.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And now in the box, Ozzie Albies. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And now the first pitch. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball, 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Acuna digs in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here is Austin Riley. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Max Fried gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So now into the box is Seth Beer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And it's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Batting second, the left fielder, Peralta.
Next to stand in is David Peralta. Now the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
And now here is Ketel Marte as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eddie Rosario goes quietly leading off the second. So here's Johan Camargo. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's by him for strike one. Camargo, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Camargo stands at first with one out. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. The 1-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Max Fried. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. That brings up Pavin Smith. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The first baseman, Pavin Smith.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, and it's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Will move to the third with no score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jock Peterson. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball. Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove, but with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready with the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First delivery to him. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in next, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Seth Beer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And the next in is Johan Camargo. base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Camargo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1, here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Peralta carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-0. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Pavin Smith, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Ready on 1 and 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now to the plate, Max Fried flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Ildemaro.
First pitch of the AB now. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next, here is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The first baseman.
Next to hit is Austin Riley. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Beer will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Josh Rojas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 10 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Seth Beer. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And they can't run it down. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Over to first, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Taylor Clark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate here is Johan Camargo. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First delivery to him. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Atlanta.
So next to bat will be Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate now is Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. 1 gone now in the Arizona 7th, and up next is Pavin Smith. First pitch of the AB now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Carson.
So stepping in is Carson Kelly. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Smith on second. Vargas at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Rosario is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.B. Wendelken will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jamie Ritchie is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Adam Duvall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Duvall is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beer is there, 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-2 pitch.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Two and two. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Cole Calhoun is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jackson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The next 0-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Jamie Ritchie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Seth Beer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Jordan Weems will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Geraldo Perdomo is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. 1 out. Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Johan Camargo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Swing and he pops him up. Here comes Peralta, and that's going to land foul. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Camargo leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. He waits. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Dansby Swanson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, J-Bear.
Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. The Braves leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Pavin Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. This ball will be chopped foul. Arizona down to its last strike. And another foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way